Are you frustrated trying to make boxes? I'm going to show you this awesome tool here that I got online. It cuts the box down perfect height, and you can adjust it and you can use it so you make a nice perfect flat box. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned. Let's get to the video. Okay, so you're trying to make a box and you have all kinds of problems making boxes. So we try to make boxes all the time with custom sized boxes. The problem is a lot of times the boxes are just too tall, and you want the width, but sometimes they're just too tall. Well, this tool is a solution. So a lot of times we use the scissors, we use a knife, we're making a mess out of these boxes, and you're getting overcharged with UPS and FedEx, because if the box is not square, they have lasers that measure it, and you can get overcharged all the time. So be very, very careful, because they can back charge you on fees and shipping and charge you original fees. So very, very careful. So it's important to spend, I think this is like 20 bucks. I'll leave a link down below where you can, this product here is the best, you know, and I was resistant of buying it. I said, oh, I can do it myself. I don't need this tool. You know what? After using it, I'll never go back to not use. This is the best tool ever made. Okay, if you're making custom boxes, sometimes because you have to, and not all the time, but when you do need it, it comes in handy. I had a huge item I packed. It just works amazing. So I'm going to show you how to use it. So basically what it does, it gives you measurements here. So this is a 13-inch, basically a ruler. Okay, so, and you can measure, and I'll show you that in a minute what the purpose is of that, but it's on a slide, as you can see here. So the slide's up and down, so you can adjust the height, depth of the box that you're trying to make. Okay, that's that. Has a little cutter in back, so it makes a little, you can see here's a little star here, and this cuts the box, so it makes it easy for you to fold it over. Okay, so it makes a nice indentation in the box, so when you flip it over, it just falls within itself. It's a beautiful crease. It'll fall right into the crease, and you do this all around the box, and you get a perfect cut. And I'll show you, and all you have to do is just cut the corners with the scissors, and that makes the perfect box. So here we have a box here, and I'll give you an example. So here's the box. So let's take this out. So now you know what this is, okay, and how it works. And I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. So let's get this out of the way. Okay. So you see here, I have a 12 by 12 by 12 cube. That's what this is called. So it's 12 inches this way, 12 inches this way, and 12 inches that way. So this is a 12 by 12 by 12 cube. So a lot of times this is a really good sized box because it fits things in it perfectly, but sometimes it's just too tall. As you can see here, the height's just too tall. So what you want to do is you want to cut the height down of this box, okay? And that's where this tool comes in really handy. So the way to do it is just fold down the flaps, get the flaps all folded down. That's the first thing you want to do. Okay, so this is going to be basically your straight edge. Okay, and this tool sits inside the box. So the idea is that the cutter sits inside the box, as you can see here. It perforates the cardboard, and this is the adjustment here. So say you put a package in here, and you say, okay, well the package is about halfway. All right, so you put your packing in the bottom. You put your item in, and it sits about halfway. Well, a lot of times you're cutting the box, you're flipping it over, and it's making a huge mess. The box is crooked. It's just a mess. So what you want to do is basically, once you figure out your height, so let's say I want to cut this box down. Let's say, for instance, okay, so let's cut this box down. Let's say 4 inches. So here's the 4. Let's put it on 4 inches after you make your measurements inside. So what you would do is just, get a ruler, get an idea, a rough idea, or you can even use this as a ruler. I've done this and just put this in, hit my package and say, okay, where's my package sitting? So you can see here, so this 4-inch, this is the guide, it's sitting on here, as you can see, and then the cutter is right below. So hopefully you can see that. And then when you push this, you push it in with one hand, if you can see, it's cutting the box, all right? So I'm gonna hold this, I'm actually gonna put this camera inside the box so you can actually see what's going on exactly. Okay, so I have the camera in the box, okay, so this is kind of cool, so you can get a bird's eye view of what's going on. So here's the blade. The blade's going to cut against, basically make a perforation across here, right across this box here. When you do that, you're going to see what happens. So you hold it down, there's a little handle, you want to keep it down, and then just push it against the box, and watch what happens. And excuse the shaky video, going across, and you can hear it, Okay, so I apologize for the moving camera, but I really wanted you to see what's going on here. And you go to edge, just like that, edge to edge. So this made a perfect, you can see it right there. Yeah, I think you can. I can see it in the camera, so you can see it. It made a perfect line right across. Some perfect permeate the box. Okay, so after you do that, so you go all around the 4 corners, okay? So you go around the whole box. So now I made a perfect line here. I'm not doing the whole box. I just want to show you what this is. This is exactly how it works. And what you want to do after you do that is take your scissors, okay? So you want to do is take the scissors and just cut down to the line, okay? So you just take your scissors and cut straight down to where you cut, okay? Right there. And do the same thing on the other side. that down to right to the line where you made your perforation, right there, and you're gonna see the magic. Okay, now watch this. This is the magic. Watch what happens. Look at that. It actually folds perfectly across that line. You do that all across your box, and you just made this box half the height. You can see that's really awesome, and it works beautiful. So this is how this works. This is the best tool that money can buy. I think it's like under $20. This thing is awesome. All right, so if you have any questions or comments on how to use it, I think it's pretty easy. It's just I just wasn't convinced, and now I totally am. So hopefully you're convinced how this box cutter works. And it's not like a box cutter, it actually just makes a perforation around the edges, and that way you can just fold it all in just like you see here. It makes a perfect square. It works beautifully, and this is a fantastic item. So if you have any questions or comments, leave down below. Let me know if you use this tool. I'll leave a link again with the in the description box, where a link so you can purchase this item. It's not an expensive item. I think it's under $20, I believe. It came here in a couple of days, and it's all steel, all metal, a little bit of plastic here, high quality stuff. This is not junk. They made it nice. They did a great job. This is the best item I've ever used. So enjoy the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I just wanted to make this video for you to show you exactly how this works. This is a great item, the best. All right, guys, any questions or comments, again, leave down below.